Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the story. Please stick around and listen and go on the journey with me. It really does change the story. Whoever's listening, it goes and twists and turns. That's how I do tarot. So I get lots of different decks because I like telling different stories, and I don't always study the decks because I want to go on the adventure with you. I don't like being prepared for it. I like to see what comes out and see where it goes. So I got this cool, so like, subscribe, comment, and share if you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. So I got this cool deck. I ordered it months ago, this Egyptian deck, and I was really excited to use it. And then I put it somewhere. And I was like, okay, I guess I will find it when it is time to do the reading with it. And then I just found it. So let's get into it and see what we get. So it's the 8 of Pentacles. This is hard work. This is coming. This is working really hard and diligently, really balanced energy. You know, you have the pillar here in the middle, or the wand in between the 4 and the 4. So that's really good energy. That's really infinite. So you have the 8 that's infinite, and really cool. There's water and a boat. Like I said, I've never used these cards before. Just shuffled them a lot and glanced at them. So your energy is coming out as the 8 of Pentacles. That's really solid energy. That's really great energy to manifest. And so let's see what else we get. Okay. Now we got 3 cards that came out. That's a lot. I want to go back and kind of maybe communicate to the deck that it's a lot easier to get the messages if they come out one card at a time. So we got, there's so many words on here. The Knave of Swords. So the Knight of Swords. So this is great. This is the Knight of Swords is fast moving thoughts coming in. They're active. They're involved. So this hard work has led. See, he's scribing here, because it also says that I thought it said something about scribing, but I guess not. I guess I just saw that. So this hard work. Oh, and see, like, he even looks like this might be a pen, you know. All this hard work and planning and laying the foundations is leading to success. You're really working hard here. I can see that. The energy is very clear. I like the pentacles too. They kind of look like the top of that wand or whatever it is. So yeah, I mean, if anybody knows about these symbols and stuff, please, you know, you can add in the comments things that you see. We'll keep getting 3 cards at a time. 1 card, please. Because it, you know, everybody's viewpoint, sometimes your comment could actually be someone else's message. It will spark something in you to write in the comments, and that person will be like, oh, that's what I needed. So it's just all about working together. Oh, and then you get the 8 of Swords. So that's funny. So we got the 8 of we've gotten 2 8s so far, the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. So this is a lot of movement. I like this, that there's this alligator here, but he's almost got the swords around him to, you know, keep it, you know, at the ready. Like, if you need help, here is your spirit guide. Here is your, oh, that's so funny. I was in a class and somebody talked about a lizard person as a spirit guide, and I'm like, here we have kind of this giant lizard. So that's interesting. Maybe these ideas that you're coming up with, you're starting to get downloads from the divine or your spirit guides around you. And that's leading you to feel protected, that you don't need to use your swords. You can use them to create ideas versus defending yourself, because you're protected. Don't know where I got that from, but let's see. So 1 card, please. 1 card, please. Lots of sword energy. Lots of ideas, lots of pentacles, lots of 3D manifestation, creating something. And there's rainbows reflecting on the 8 of Pentacles. So that's manifestation. The 7 of Swords. Okay, so as we become successful and we have great ideas, we have to be cautious. And I'm not saying be careful, but protect what's yours. Like, protect what's yours. Maybe don't tell everyone, because not everybody has good intentions towards you. People get jealous, and they may be nice people, but they get extremely jealous of what you have. Because so this to me is telling you to really don't be guarded, but definitely keep your ideas and what you're doing and working on right now to yourself. I would really suggest you keep it to yourself as much as possible. You got the Devil. Yeah, because look, so here we have this lizard, and now it's the Devil. So this is meant to protect you. This is your spirit guide, or the divine. But the Devil is also here, and it can look very similar. You know, the Devil and angels, it depends on how you're seeing them. And people want to take what you're creating. It's valuable. I mean, this is a lot of swords, a lot of ideas. So you have a lot protecting you too. Like, I need you to remember, just because the Devil looks larger than your spirit guide is at the ready. It's not distracted by, you know, other silly things. You know, it's focused only on protecting you and helping you grow. So that's, you know, it's important to remember that. Like, be clear on, just because something looks weird, or just because something feels like a better deal or more fancy or something, it's not necessarily better. It's kind of a test. Oh, and then you got the Ace of Wands. This is new actions, more ideas. So, you know, you have the mental ideas, and now they're coming in to the 3D world as a wand, as a magic wand. Here's the, what is that bird called? Falcon? And, you know, that's intelligence, that's wisdom. And so you're using this and moving forward pretty quickly with this idea. And this is under the 8 of Pentacles. So that idea, that hard work you've been putting into all those ideas and making sure to keep the stuff to yourself, like reminder, is really helping you move into a place of manifestation. And I'm sorry if it's loud. I guess they're pressure washing something. The city is or something, so it's loud. I just noticed how loud it was. So another idea, you know, manifestation doesn't have to be perfect. We're here. We're enjoying the day together, or the evening, or whenever you're seeing this. So you got the Queen of Swords. Oh, so once again, that's too many cards. No. I didn't see that there were 4 cards all over the place. So I would prefer not to take that many. It's very hard to tell the story. Oh, okay. The Queen of Swords. Okay, we just pulled out the Queen of Swords. I put her back, and she pops back out. So she's here. So you got the Knave of Swords, and then underneath the Queen of Swords. So you're moving from just the ideas and like writing them down and getting them from your head into the 3D world, to moving forward with these ideas with, you know, with compassion and love. I mean, you're manifesting from a place of wanting a better world, wanting a better existence. No matter how small or big that is, they're all important. They all work together. And then you got the King of Cups. This is really sitting in your throne with your emotions and your connection to the divine. And this is under the 8 of Swords, which I talked about being your spirit guide. So really, you are starting to become, you know, really grounded in using your spirit guides and using the divine to guide you. Let's see. I like to look over the cards and see if I see anything else. You know, I love this because, you know, look, the cup is on his head. It's like, yes, that's where it comes from. And you know, the swords are above it. Those are ideas and thoughts. Up here, the air. And you have your protector. Oh, wow. So under the 7 of Swords is death. So, like I got a warning. Here's the Ankh, the life, your life. I don't mean to sound, but really protect yourself. You're coming up with things that are valuable. You have things that other people want, and they want to take them. This could cause some serious consequences. Like, here's the scales behind death, which I find really interesting. It's like, it's that feather. So if you're, I mean, and this could even look sort of like a feather. If you're true, your ideas are true, and people steal them and use them, that was meant to be the death of a situation. It was meant to be the test of their actions, of their motivation, of what they were going to do when you weren't looking. Like when you got successful, they were around maybe when you weren't successful, and then as soon as you started getting successful, you started noticing a change in their behavior. That was the divine's test. You asked for the truth, and the divine delivered it. Oh, and I'm doing this reading, and all of a sudden I'm starving again. So whoever's watching this, please go eat something. You can pause me, you can take me with you in your ear, but please go eat, because my goodness, my stomach just starts growling during certain readings with you guys. And a few of you said, oh gosh, I was really hungry, or I'm not eating enough. Please take care of yourself. Drink some water, you know, hydrate, tea, anything at this point, but preferably water, to hydrate. And then you get the 7 of Cups below the Devil. Yeah, this is saying, like I was just telling you, to hydrate. The 7 of Cups here is, you know, you've gotten 2 7s, 2 8s. This is below the Devil. So I see, you know, like, okay, here's the Devil. And below the Devil is this water. And they are chained, but, you know, like we all know that they're not really chained. And the pillars have fallen in the water. What you're doing is you're coming along and using your cups, your many options, to decide what direction you want to go, because there may have been a massive deception that led to judgment and the death of a situation. Okay. That sucks. I don't know what else to say about that. Let's see who we're dealing with. Let's see if we can get some clarity. Let's see. See if we can get some clarity. Okay. Gemini. Get Gemini quite a few times lately. This could just have to do with the dualistic nature here, like that you have big ideas, and if you go one direction, it's this way, and the other direction this way. It's like I keep seeing these scales, or these 2 different directions in your readings, where it's like you guys are really kind of split down the middle about which direction you're going to go based on how you're feeling. And, you know, the divine is continuously telling me that's the devil getting in your head. And you need to focus on, you know, that you are protected, that you have, you know, the divine, your spirit guide looking out for you, and you need to make sure you're connecting with that and really fleshing out your ideas, because, you know, you're the Queen of Swords. You don't have to struggle in that way, because you're clear thinking. You make decisions from a very analytical place, but not cold, you know, because you also got the King of Cups. You're sitting in that balanced emotional energy. But, you know, I do feel there's some deception here. Like, I do feel like there's some deception in your energy coming from somewhere. Because, you know, people see you as this, it says right here, wellspring of possibility. big ideas. They're watching you and they're like, oh, wow, that's money. That's success. And you're like, not even realizing that, you know, people want to take that from you. Because, so, you know, don't be paranoid, but I would definitely be cautious. You know, I'm getting this pain in my neck. I'm wondering, yeah, I got Gemini again. I'm getting that dualistic thing, and we got 7 of Swords. I'd be really careful, guys. Be really careful. And then you also got Libra. And like I was talking about, this is Libra energy in this death card. So something may happen. It may have already happened. You may be dealing with this, but someone took your ideas or did something behind your back and maybe had an option, maybe went on that, thought the grass was greener on the other side. I don't know exactly what the situation was, but what it did end up doing is, you know, causing the death, because the scales of justice, the scales of how pure someone's heart was, when the chips were down, I don't think they passed. I don't think they passed the test. And, you know, honestly, isn't it better to know if someone's going to deceive you before you really get into your full manifestation? Maybe your manifestation's been moving slower because you've had energies that have been deceptive in your energy. Because, yeah, Imbolc, this happened either February 1st or February 2nd, around that time, around the beginning of the end of winter, the beginning of spring, and you had an awakening. And once you had this awakening, you started seeing, it might have had something to do with the, we had a massive solar eclipse on, I think it was April 8th. And around that time, you had a massive awakening. You had felt it coming on, but really once that eclipse happened, it really opened things up. And that has been fueling all these new, yeah, here you got Alchemist. It started fueling your alchemist abilities. You started really tapping in, and people started noticing the change in you and wanted to be a part of that. Not necessarily because they wanted to be around you, but what they wanted, what you were creating. Oh, that makes me a little sad. That's not the happiest story that I've told. Let's see if I can get anything about what to do about this, or if there's any advice. I'll use these cards, see if we can get any advice before we go. Shift. Okay. And that's got like all the colors of, it's got the crown chakra and then all the other colors kind of woven in. So I'll show it to you in a second. Okay. Space. Okay. So yeah, I think it shifted your focus. Like before, maybe you were really focused on a relationship or a certain career path, and then that shift happened during the eclipse. And I think we're gonna have another eclipse coming up. So this is kind of this eclipse season, and it's really had a shift in your energy. It led to you wanting more space. Like people might have been like, this card reminds me of kind of like the Phoenix rising, like this change in you, this shift. See, she's like changing into this Phoenix, and it is painful. It's painful to have that metamorphosis, but you know, sometimes awakenings can be amazing, but they can lead to very painful things, but end up leading to our complete success. Like I do feel like this is kind of its own story, this beautiful story of remembering who you are, remembering the fire within you and the beauty and the divine. You know, you are all those things all the time. And sometimes we forgot that our options don't necessarily lie with others. They lie within ourselves. What option, what life do you want to live? Is your heart able to be weighed on the scale? Are you living in the way, the frequency that you would want to be judged by if you were to meet, you know, the divine tomorrow or today? Is your heart pure? maybe you're in an environment, maybe you're shifting and realizing that the environment you're in, you woke up to it, is not helping you manifest, but instead holding you back. Okay, that took a little shift. If you liked the story, which I hope you did, I hope you stayed, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and turn on notifications. It really helps with the channel, and it helps get the videos out there. And more importantly, just keep coming back. I love you guys. I love your energy. I love telling these stories. I love going on this adventure with you. I love that you're part of the Koala Collective. And I love you. Can't wait to see you again. See you soon. Bye.